Hello and welcome to the Calculator Review, posted on Caliquin.com. It's Monday, so you know what that means. Another week of calculator reviews. So today I have a brand new Jot Pocket Calculator. This was purchased at the Dollar Tree for $1. It's actually the same brand and place that I bought the Jot Scientific Calculator I reviewed earlier, a few weeks ago. So, looking at it, it looks nice. So let's get it open and check it out. So I haven't really done much with this calculator yet. I do know it works because I can turn it on, but we're going to get to experience it brand spanking new. Set that stuff aside for a moment. And it comes with a little manual. I don't really see the point of this because it's all pretty straightforward. I mean, this is a pretty basic calculator. So first impressions upon feeling it, this thing feels very, very cheap, which is odd considering the scientific calculator had a lot more functionality and felt pretty durable. This, just feeling along the edges, I can feel that the plastic wasn't properly aligned. So whatever kind of molding they did for this, they did a terrible job. They didn't sand off the sides at all. So it's got like kind of sharp things that could catch onto your hand. So we'll times 2 square root. So yeah, this is not great. It's also not solar powered, so it doesn't pretend to be, at least. So it's got that going for it. I don't like it at all. The screen is really small. It's at least visible from different angles, so not sure if you can really see what's going on there. It already looks like the plastic around the buttons is starting to wear down or something. I don't know, it's got this weird ring effect around each one of them. This is some really cheap ABS plastic, I think. Made in China, no real surprise there. Yeah, very basic functionality. I mean, if you're going to buy any calculator at the dollar store, I definitely recommend the Jot Scientific Calculator. But I don't really recommend that. I just recommend that over this one. This is bizarre. I was expecting this to be at least, you know, semi-decent quality considering it can't do as much as the other one. It also doesn't have any kind of cover, no sleeve, unless you want to count this as the sleeve, but why would you do that? That's just kind of tacky. Yeah, kind of boring. It's weird that they chose these colors. I mean, you got a black and white thing. Why not? Why go with blue here? It just doesn't. There's no theme. I don't really know what else to say about this. Buttons feel kind of mushy. Huh. Oh no, never mind. I thought this was 9 digits, but I just forgot to type 8. So yeah, not one I'm gonna brag about in my collection. Usually these go on for a bit longer, but there's really nothing to say about this thing. Other than I'm just disappointed. I'm actually more disappointed in this than that Star Wars calculator, because at least that one had other stuff to look at and had something interesting about it. It's just nothing. Like, doesn't even slide around the table all that well. You know what? I'm going to take this thing apart on camera, take a look at its internals, since we got so much time. And I've got all the stuff right here, so... Okay. Looks like this whole thing can just kind of pop out. So there's the calculator itself on here. These internals look really familiar. I think this is pretty much the same exact model as another one I recently reviewed. I don't know. It's so bare bones. Let's see if we can see the plastic type in here. Usually it'll say like ABS or whatever it's made of. So this is interesting. It looks like this was actually made, this mold was actually made to have the battery up here, but they just left it down here. That's kind of hilarious. Decent rubber used for the keys at least, but they didn't add anything neat on the back to give it any kind of decent feel. Wow, this is very, very cheap. So it looks like they could have stuck a solar panel in here, because a lot of times I've noticed calculators will have, when they're dual powered, they'll have the solar panel right next to where the battery goes. So it looks like that's what they were originally going for with this, and then they just kind of gave up. Just like, screw it, let's just go with what we got. It's only going to cost $1 anyway. I mean, who's gonna complain about a $1 calculator? I will. That's who. That's what I do now. Anyway, putting this back together. I hate this. So, okay, so snapping it back together, it still doesn't quite align. So, like, whatever injection molding they did with this, they just did a terrible job. Oh, I just lost all power. Did I just murder this calculator? No, now it's back on. But anyway, so yeah, whatever injection molding they used, they did it incredibly poorly. And the pieces don't quite fit right together. So my point is, don't buy this thing. Wow, okay. Just tilting it is turning it on and off. The components are so loose inside there that just shaking this thing around causes it to lose power. So I'm going to leave this disassembled because I need to get pictures of it for the written review. But yeah, so the Jot pocket calculator with 8-digit display, absolute garbage. This is not worth purchasing. Don't waste your $1 on this. Again, I've reviewed some really nice basic functionality calculators, and I recommend pretty much all of those. Hell, buy the Star Wars one before you buy this, because this sucks. This isn't even safe for your hands. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I apologize that this is what I have to show for today. There it is. There's everything. And you know what? I forgot to get a picture of it still in the package. I'm sorry. Have a great week.